Imagine living in a mansion but only using one room. That's how most people use Facebook. You post, like, comment, and that's it. Most beginners only know one side of it. Yes, someone might say, I'm not new to this app, but do you know that Facebook has several layers? Some designed for you, others for businesses, and a whole community. And that's why I've tailored this video specially for you. So take a seat, grab your pen and paper, and let's dive in. Hi people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, I'm Janet Solomon, and all I do on this channel is to bring you digital solutions. If this platform looks like a place you want to be, smash that subscribe button, turn on all post notifications, like this video and share with someone who might find this video helpful. The very first layer we need to open up together is your personal profile. Your personal profile is like your digital card. Think of it as your identity card on the platform. It's all about you as a person. Your story, your pictures, your life, everything is just all about you. Here, you add friends, you share your personal content, and connect with people who you have known right from when you were small. For those who love sharing their lifestyle online, this is where it all happens. And this is the very first thing you will create when you first sign up. One important thing is that you can only have one profile under your real name on Facebook. But remember, personal profiles are not meant for businesses. If you try to run business here, you will hit limits quickly. But the good news is, from that one profile, you can create pages, which is what we are going to be diving into in the next section. Now, let's say you have a talent, you have a brand or business, or let's even say you're an influencer. When a visitor comes to your home, you don't just invite them to your bedroom, right? Except they are very close relative of yours. Instead, you welcome them into your storefront. That's exactly what Facebook page is all about. It's where people can follow you, discover your services, and see you as a brand. Plus, with pages, you unlock powerful tools like advertising analytics and the ability to reach people who don't even know you yet. The best part, while you are running your business, Facebook has given you access to earn on their platform just by posting original content, as long as you don't violate their rules. We'll talk about their policies for monetization later in this series. So your page is your storefront, the face of your brand. But what if you want a private space to build deeper connections with your audience, where people feel like they belong to a family? That's where Facebook group comes in, and we'll get into that next. Groups are like a mini community inside Facebook. They bring people together around a common interest. For example, if you are a real estate expert, you can create a group where you connect more closely with your followers. Same for banking, fashion, or even tech communities. Now, here is the cool part. There are 3 types of groups. The first type of group is a public group. This one, anyone can join and everything is visible to the public. 2, private but visible. People see it exists but need approval to join. Third one, private hidden. This requires only invitation and no one outside can see it exists until you invite someone. If you want a deeper conversation and loyal community, this is where you build them. And by the way, I already made a full step-by-step video on how to create a Facebook group for absolute beginners, including all the security settings you need. Make sure to check it out after this video. The link is in the description or click here. I also run my own Facebook page where I share more tips like this, and I've got a Facebook group where we go deeper, connect and help each other grow. I'd love you to join. The link is in the description. Come and be part of this community. Now, you already know that groups are your community hub where real conversation and loyalty happens. But managing a business or multiple pages and groups can get overwhelming. That's why Facebook built a control room called MetaSuite, and that's exactly where we are heading next. Meta Business Suite is like the manager's office. That is your control room. If you are running a page or even multiple pages, ads and Instagram, you don't want to be running around tapping apps like crazy. Here you can schedule posts, reply to messages, check insights, and run ads all in one place. And if you're serious about digital growth, this is your headquarters. For YouTube creators, think of it like your YouTube studio, where you see all your activities and manage everything from your back end. That's exactly what Meta Business Suite does for Facebook and Instagram. Now, I know a lot of beginners get stuck navigating all these YouTube tools, especially when you are just starting out. That's why I've put together a YouTube playlist where I explain everything you need to know as a new creator. without spending a dime? These are questions people usually pay others to explain to them, but I've answered them for free. All you need to do is to check the playlist and you will find all the videos there. And the best part, if you have more questions, you don't have to struggle alone. You can ask me directly on my Facebook. Just send me a DM and I will respond. Meta Business Suite is your control room, perfect for business and managers. But what if you don't want to create a whole page and still want creator tools and even monetize? That's where professional mode comes in, and I will show you how it works in the next one. Professional mode is a hidden gem most beginners don't even know about. It lets you keep your personal profile but unlock creator tools like insights and even ways to monetize. Remember when I said earlier that your personal profile is all about you? That doesn't change. Professional mode just gives you extra power, like turning your passport into a VIP edition. With it, you can grow an audience, track what works, and even earn from your content, all without creating a page. And if you're serious about monetization, check out my Facebook playlist where I explain all the criteria you need to qualify. The link is right in the description. Now, what if you are managing not just yourself, but a whole team, multiple ads accounts, and different pages? That's when you graduate from a control room, which is the Meta Business Suite, to a command center, which is now Meta Business Manager. The Meta Business Manager is built for bigger operations, businesses, agencies, or even anyone running at a big scale. Unlike the Meta Business Suite that we discussed earlier, which you can use solo, the Meta Business Manager is where you assign roles, manage permissions, and organize everything under one roof. Here, you control who runs ads, who manage pages, and make sure your assets are all secure. This is also where digital safety becomes critical. You don't want just anyone to access your brand or your ads money. Business Manager keeps it all organized. Now, talking about security, I've made a full video on how you can set up the security to tighten up the safety of your entire Facebook. To learn more about it, click the link here or check this video description. But let's zoom out for a second. None of these tools matter if you don't know how to enter the building. And that's where platforms comes in. Finally, before we close, let me clear up something that confuses a lot of beginners. You've probably noticed Facebook has so many different apps. So the question is, which one should you use? The Facebook app. It gives you the full experience, everything from posting, live, reels, to groups and page creation. Facebook Lite is lighter, faster and perfect if your phone has a low storage or your internet is slow. Facebook Web is when you log in from a computer. It's helpful when you are doing a very long work or a very long time for posts, managing ads, and other things. Messenger is a separate app for chatting, calls, videos, and keeping conversation organized. And if you're running a business, the Meta Business Suite app is your go-to for scheduling posts, tracking insights, reply to customers without opening different applications. So those are the different doors into Facebook for you to connect with friends, build business, or grow as a creator. Now the question is, which one are you going to use to take your digital journey to the next level? Let me know in the comments. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, share with someone who needs it, and don't forget to check out the playlist for Facebook. And also join my Facebook community where we go deeper into all these things. Trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming up next. And until next time, bye.